Whoa, I'm back in it. I'm back in it. I'm up 250 per fucking con now. Here's a future strat 2 and 3 double break and a potential break into orb. This is fucking max way short, baby. Right there. Boom.
400, I'm trimming here.
Boom. Scaled into that trade and I'm scaling back out right. Is it gonna fill? Oh, complete fill. I'm out. I took full profit here.
Beautiful.
Full profit. Profit roll call. We got 12, motherfucking 100, 527 gold, twice 624. We got 415, 1182, 400 while taking the shit, 430, 430, 276, 144, 304 gold, one time, 1142, 12, 20, 88, 6800 across all accounts, 50, 22, 58 on the pros. How do we become a student? Sign up for the course, dumbass. 300, 400, 213, Llama's gay. Welcome back to the Big Daddy Morning Show. It is Friday, June 20th. It is 9:30 in the morning, and Llama said 3 minutes ago he thinks the market was going to dump. And since he said that, the market did drop 60 points in 2 minutes. W Llama, it's Friday. W Llama, too easy. How's everybody feeling, baby? I have been watching the Florida Panthers celebrate at 11 Miami all night. It was a wonderful, wonderful display. We're going to have a great day. We're going to have a great day today, Llama. Just jump back up. I like the jump back up. 103 to like 120 is like a very strong previous resistance
I
level.
got 117 as an area of interest.
Yeah, and SPX is pumping pretty nicely. It's got to get up to like 13 to 17 for like real test up there. And then as we can see,
final entry, like final area of interest, but I like how this is holding here. The green line, just y'all know what that is.
I like the rejection a little bit there.
I don't like how NQ didn't print through, but
I might take a stab. I'm gonna tell you right now, if NQ breaks below 57 again, I'm going short. That's a future strat.
On one account, I'm not in on the other.
2 break. That's a clean future strat 2 break, and I will definitely take the short there. If we break back below, you see how I bounce right on 59. That's my part right there. 59 and a quarter. That's where I'm looking for a breakdown. Let's see what happens. Right now we're just ranging, but definitely want to see 59 and a quarter, 60. I mean, we just saw a 20.5 second candle, so we already know Friday is going to be very volatile. We're looking at some volatility here.
I really think it goes up to 117 and then it crashes.
That'll be nice. That'll be nice. I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna hang out and just wait. SPX has to break below 6,000 for a confirmation of a short. If SPX gives up 6,000 or NQ gives up 59, one of those, if they happen together, I'm definitely going to go for a future strat 2 break, a full future strat 2 break.
Yes, just I don't know so good.
If any of you guys really care about Panthers hockey as much as I do, but Sam Bennett, who won the Conn Smythe, the MVP, just announced last night at 11 Miami, he said, I ain't fucking leaving. Like Leonardo DiCaprio, baby. His contract was up and he officially announced, he said, I ain't fucking leaving, baby. So that is huge.
Love that.
For the Florida Panthers. Absolutely massive for the Florida Panthers.
I watched the video. I forgot. I think it was Barkov where he walked up to his neighbor's door at 5 a.m. and is ringing the doorbell with the cup.
Yeah. Dude's a thug, bro. Dude's a thug.
Like it's better risk to reward jumping in now, but I still don't have NQ confirmation. I have the ES confirmation clean.
I don't have any SPX confirmation. I want to see 6,000 break. I want to see a newer low. If we get that newer low, I'll probably go in. I am playing smaller today on the cash accounts.
Yes,
so I am going to play smaller on the cash accounts today. We've seen some 20, 30 point candles, so I have to adjust my risk accordingly. I can't be tapping 2 or 3 minis and then get a 30-point fucking candle in the opposite direction.
Yeah, no, that'll be terrible. But ES is filling the wick and NQ is just hanging around, bro. Hanging around.
Yeah, it's definitely in a range.
The dump percent off open made 2,400.
It just needs to break like 67 now. If it breaks 67 to the downside, or if this trees,
I might get in pre-inversion just based off ES.
All right. I think if we break 67 here, this is a major dump zone for NQ.
I'm comfortable with some accounts in, but not all of them right now. I can't get everything in.
Ooh, let's just be patient.
Tight risk.
Be patient.
One batch of accounts is in pretty good. The other ones are like I have to wait for a confirmation to really get everything in.
Big Daddy Max. I mean, we're definitely just in.
I saw range. Big bread, bro. I saw like 500 off of whatchamacallit, off of 5 micros. Now I'm about to fucking probably get taken out. Now I'm sitting at break even.
It's hella impressive.
Yes, it's holding. I really feel like it comes up.
It does.
I have a stop on these one accounts up here. The other account is untouched. The other account's 1,100 from passing, so I don't really want to like jump at it, especially out on one.
Selling some
Love
options
how
real
it's
quick,
sitting.
baby. Let me sell these options real quick. Let me sell these options right quick. That's a rejection off the top of the range. It does look good.
That's so funny.
Big
It started at
Daddy Max.
104 and hit
Big
106.
Daddy Max. You think NQ's strong, but it actually hasn't done anything. It's kind of flat, to be
No, it
honest.
hasn't done anything. It's
It
flat.
hasn't moved. Yeah, it hasn't moved.
Flat as
No.
fuck.
It does look good for a continuation to the upside here. And then I would want to be patient and wait and see if it rides all the way up to like 2027.
Let's see if 17 holds. If it breaks, I think it goes to 60.
It's a nice breakout here. It's a very nice breakout here.
I really think it can go to 60 if it breaks.
All right, let's see how this candle reacts. I'm about ready to jump on this long. If this holds, right? If this holds, I think this is going to drop. I think this is going to drop back in the range. If I was a range trading man right now, tapping this short, this is a range trade where future strat number 3, you play your top to the bottom. There is an MVG. That was a strong top wick right there. Dropped 18 points.
Yes, it's still just hanging around. NQ's making newer highs.
I'm just watching.
Just
Here's a
making newer
potential
highs.
treasy on SPX. I'm just watching for a potential breakdown of future strat 3 right here. It seems to be holding. And then if not, I mean, we could just wait for ORB. Could just wait for ORB. Yeah, there goes an SPX breakout. Very nice SPX breakout. But NQ's dragging ass now.
Dragging ass cheeks.
Yeah.
He's dragging ass cheeks.
Oh, yeah. See if we tap back.
7.5.3.
Future strat 2 and 3 in play. Future strat 2 and 3 in
also
play on NQ. Just going to be patient, though. This could be a treasy up.
See him just hanging around.
If they think if this treasy fails, though, llama, rip pajama. There goes SPX. Strong uptrend.
Picking up.
SPX picking up some steam, looking really good. And Q dragging that ass behind it now, though.
Q is really the only bullish one. IM is still in range. ES is still in range. And Q newer high.
I got 4 punches on the top of this NQ range that failed. I'm telling you right now, I'm about to go short. If this candle, if we see one fucking drop, if we see one drop, one red candle, one consolidation to the down, I'm like fucking seconds away from going short. There's so many wicks. And Q really needs to break above like 20, 30. Here goes SPX. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting that movement. And Q below 2100 is an absolute fucking short. Or excuse me, 22.
There's 17. There's a top of 1675, and I would love to see if it can flip here. If it does, and I'd love it. Doesn't it can really go to one.
Here it goes. Ugh. Some nice uptrend here. This long looks good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking for a reversal, but the long looks good. The long just is looking good.
Yeah.
Everything's bullish. There's no reason to not be bullish right now. I am more inclined to look for a reversal. I would love to see a potential drop back down, maybe even back towards the initial consolidation, 6,002 to 6,005 on SPX, which would be huge for NQ. But right now the long is fucking.
I feel like for me it's better RR for this sell. I'm hesitant on the buys.
The buys just, I mean, it's in a clear uptrend. There's nothing that says the uptrend is no good.
Once that trend breaks, I promise you, I'm fucking rolling.
Yeah, SPX.
Here, ES is close to previous day.
SPX is breaking out nicely, beautiful.
No, we're in a lot of higher time frame gaps right now.
Right. There goes 23 broken on NQ. Just gonna be patient.
It's funny that sell tanked directly to this little FEG I had done, and if it was like slower, I partial here. I just trust stops and shit.
Big Daddy. It seems like I'm gonna have to wait for ORB today, baby.
88.
There's no problem with that at
just
all.
Like that.
I do think.
What's micros for SPX? SPX is an option.
SPX micros. No, there is. There's what's it called? DX. There's a mini SPX. It's called no on options. There's XSP. No, XSP. There is a 10x reverse SPX. It's called XSP. That is correct.
I want to see if ES can take this high already.
The long is still looking just fucking perfect. I mean, there's this NQ long looks perfect. Everything just looks perfect on a long. It's looking good.
I need 1100 on this account to pass it. I'm really gonna be picky for this one.
1100.
1100.
Oh, I like that double wick.
That was an 18, really.
Oh, my neck. All right, SPX showing its first sign of a potential drop here. NQ showing weakness. Could get caught on a bearish move or a 3 bar. So you really gotta pick and choose the right battle here. You really got to pick and choose the right battle here. If there's 3 bars, you don't want to be in this. If this candle doesn't make a wick high, oh, there's a nice dumper. All right, I might try and jump on. Let's see if this candle closes. This SPX candle closes. I'm going to probably take a short. This is our first sign of a potential reversal. Let's wait for this candle to close.
Gotta give good printage for me to take this.
Yeah, I need a solid dumper sin, and I need NQ to really get back below 22.1. Let's see if this candle closes bullish or bearish. SPX, I would love to see a break back below 14.75, and I'm definitely taking a short. I'll definitely take a short if we break back below that 14.75. Get ready. Here we go. There's the break. All right, there's the break.
All right, I jumped on one, not the account with 1,000. It's just not that account that needs 1,000.
Here we go. Come on. There it goes. Good job. There it goes, SPX. All right, baby. We're rolling. We are rolling. Want to see a break 22.1. Gonna put a stop loss right here at break even now. I am not getting wicked out. I'm gonna take the 2 points off the table on a stop loss at break even. There's the print through. I'm up 200 a con. And wow. And it fucking about to wick me out though. Damn. Hold on.
I'm about to get pulled out.
Hold on. You dare wick me out right there. Wow. Only $40 per con. $40 per contract there.
Lost 124. 124.
Said,
give it a little bit of room, but
SPX said, see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
I'm not taking sells until I see this previous day high.
Right there. Look at that thing go. Jeez, that's nice.
I'm just gonna wait around here.
We got orb in 1 minute. Beautiful. SPX. God. Relative weakness on NQ like a mug. I'm about ready to possibly jump into that short again. I want to see SPX drop back down to 15. If this could treasy on NQ below 11, this could be a good short. I don't know what the fuck that alarm was. If NQ breaks 11 and SPX pulls back to 15, I'll jump right back in that short. No hesitation. No hesitation needed.
I really need to wait for that previous day high on the
I'm up $40. I'm up $40.
Oh, $40.
I'm up $40.
To work.
Yeah, shiny butts is so funny, bro. That dude cracks me the fuck up. Here we go.
Oh, quiet.
Here we go. There's a break of 11. There's the SPX move. Very nice. Very nice. All right, I'm back in it. Back in it. Whoa, I'm back in it. I'm back in it. Hold on. I'm back in it. I'm trimming some profit here. I'm up 250 per fucking con now. I'm up 250 per con.
Aggressive candle right there.
Yeah, I love that. I want to ride this down to at least 80, 85. I'm in that, boy. Let's go. Ride that short. SPX is going all the way back down to the lows. Here's a future strat 2 and 3 double break and a potential break into orb. This is fucking max way short, baby. This is screaming max way short. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, here.
Yeah, this is a fucking
150.
Here we go. Let's see the push through. I'm up 265 and more per contract. I want to see the continuation down.
SPX, oh, I just got logged out.
You just got logged out?
I just got logged out. Yeah, on TradingView.
I want to see this hold, and Q needs to hold that 100 below.
It's a little gap here, but bro, it's a tricky
very nice, guys. Very, very nice. Here we go. This is a full
looking at like almost $200 profit.
Bang! Here's a full max way dumper. I'm looking for 10 more points. I'll take full profit probably. I'll take a big trim at 85, and then I'm looking for SPX to continue dropping. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Don't you keep going, you dirty fucking bitch. Don't you keep going, you dirty fucking bitch.
Dirty little dirty.
Here we go. Here goes. If SPX breaks back into 38, or excuse me, if SPX breaks down back to 6,008, I will go and add more on the shorts. I will add more shorts. Let's see what happens here. You really want to see this candle just wick and rip to the downside. There it goes. There it goes. Hit 6,008 and we scale into this bitch with some fucking litty momentum.
I don't like how this looks right now. It's looking like it's a curl for a pop-up.
Could curl. Could treasy down. Just wait for the candle. Oh yeah, this is looking more like a treasy down to me.
The printage is looking good. I mean, I'm rolling. I'm up 200.
Here we go. Bang. There we go. Bang. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. I'm gonna trim a little right there. Boom.
400. I'm trimming here.
Boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Half there.
Hit my micros. Yeah. There we go. I'm scaling into this. I ain't scared of shit, dog. I'm going to scale into this. Stop losses all the way down by the 3 bar. 97 now. We got a stop loss all the way at 97. Actually, let's be more aggressive on the stop.
Oh,
Move
we
it down to
broke through
85.
midline.
Move your stop losses down to 85. Look at the melt. Here we go. I scaled into that trade and I'm scaling back out right. Hold on, MVG. The MVG. Is it gonna fill? Is it gonna fill? Oh, complete fill. I'm out. I took full profit here.
Beautiful.
Full profit. Full
Beautiful.
profit. I'm completely out, chat.
Beautiful.
I'm completely out. I'm completely out.
That was
Wow,
good.
that breakdown was another. That breakdown was another fucking 25 points, Llama.
That show was real good.
Listen,
Real fucking good.
when I say to all of my students, to all of Llama's students, when I speak and I say these words, future strat 1, 2, and 3 are all in confluence with each other, you throw the fucking book at it. You throw the fucking book.
ES is about to hit bottom side orb.
I wanted the reversal. We called it. Llama wanted the dumpy. Oh my God. And the MVGs that just played. Where's my future students at? Mastermind chat. Look at this trade recap. Everyone's got homework now. Tell me what you see, baby. Mastermind students, go to the recap channel. I just posted 2 charts for all of my students. I am on my cash account. Look at this fucking dump, Llama.
Oh, fucking 40 points. I trailed way too close like a dork, bro. This is what I was looking for.
We did it again, baby. We did it again.
76 was going to work
all
right there.
All right. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me get my water. And we'll hit it. What about F1? All right, hold on. Let me post the futures 1. Max and Llama recaps. Hold on. My screen is a little messy.
Break out or pop back up here?
My screen is a little messy, but futures 1. Tell me what you see. Futures 1. Tell me what you see. You all have homework. Every one of my students has homework. I want to know exactly what you guys see there.
Bottom side orb here on ES. Do we chop today or does it just break out and fucking go here? That's the real question.
You're not my student, dog. You ain't a mastermind student. Look at this dump. Oh my God, Llama. You know what? I'm very
happy. Right there, top of orb, bottom orb, just like that. Top of orb, bottom orb.
Very happy with my profits. We took profit. You know what's funny? I traded micros. I told everyone I was going to scale down today, but I'm happy with this trading. Look at that. Those are all cash accounts. I'm up just under, it was about 375. So I made about 1,500 on the cash accounts today. 1,500 on the cash accounts. You guys remember Thebigdaddymax? I have to go live on every prop firm. I don't get to trade regular funded accounts anymore. I'm a live trader. So we got those live TPTs there. I have my FFF fundeds, but one and done. All right, let's do it. Here we go. Let's get right. Here we go.
That bottom side orb popping up. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I jumped in on this, but I only want to take it
still. Yeah, you gotta understand when micros are at play. And I tell all my students this. Every trade is different. 1 mini, 3 minis there, I probably would have got stopped out or took profit way too quick and didn't let that trade play out long like a Llama style. I'm trying to work on my Llama style and let my trades really play out a little bit more. And that one I held all the way to future strat MVG. I held that one all the way to future strat MVG. So let me get my here we go. Whew. I need this on a soundboard because I think it's pretty dope. Here we go. We're gonna do a profit roll call. There we go. We got a little 1552, 693 going 3 times, 355, 2027, 2095, 4595, 1387, 308 going 3 times, 322, 1015, 164, 779 going many times, 406, 1170. We're rocking $271, 307, 302, 227, 215, 910, 595, 100 on one account, 140. We are rocking 369, 693 on the pros. Congratulations, Richard. 1042, 1130, 76, 350, 275, 380. And we got 245 times 2, 524, 150, 1111. Log off, you idiot. You're done. 170, 400, 688. And we're rocking 800, 102, 900, 735, 352, 500. Orb is king. Orb, future strat 1, 2, and 3 hit like a fucking brick wall. 412, 2,000, 739, 870, 557,
Max, can we get a little bit more emotion out of you? I'm about to put you on my story.
My throat hurt. All right. Hold on. My throat hurts
Lock
really bad.
into it.
All right, here we go. Let me know when you're ready.
Go.
We got 12, motherfucking 100, 527, gold, 624. We got 415, 1182, 400 while taking the shit, 430, 430, 276, 144, 304 going one time, 1142, 630, 2095, 1350, 12, 2088, 6800 across all accounts, 50, 22, 58 on the pros, 512, 165, 400, MVG slaps hard, 1700. Llama is a king. Yeah, he to go. $1,800 profit. How do we become a student? Sign up for the course, dumbass. 300, 400, 213. Llama's gay. But Moni, don't ruin my flow like that.
That was good. That was good. That was good.
No, seriously, Moni, don't ruin my fucking flow like that, bitch. I had to turn on. My throat is fucking killing me, Moni. My throat is fucking killing me, and I don't need your dumbass fucking throwing up. Big
Pass the free account. Look at that free account we gave. I got passed.
Who passed the free account? Who?
I think it said Mad Nick. Let me see. Was it him?
Who passed?
No, Brown.
Who the hell is Brown?
BRW. I don't remember giving him an account.
Bring his ass up here right now.
When the fuck did we give him an account? He's not even here. Oh, he's already on stage. That's why I couldn't invite him.
You took Brown. Doo-doo Brown. Yeah. Hey, y'all hit the Instagram and tag Big Daddy Max. I'm reposting right now. Everything on the gram. I'm doing reposts on the big Insta. If you want to be highlighted on the big Insta, tag Big Daddy Max with those gains right now. Tag the Trading Llama. Tag the Trading Llama and Big Daddy Max on your Instagrams right now. I need that. And we also have a terrible announcement for you guys.
Damn, you're gonna tell them the bad news?
I am gonna tell them the news, Llama. People think I'm full of shit. People think I lie. They think we're full of shit.
Should I send them my condolences now?
Nope. Just wait. The announcement's coming. Brown, do you have a camera or not, dumbass?
Yo, I just spilled water all over myself. All I read is Nick saying I'm officially fired.
What's going on?
The lesbian
Brown
is fired. That's the news.
I should fire him. I swear to fucking God, dude. I swear to fucking God, I should fire his dumbass. No. Brown, what's going on?
Oh my God. Spit that shit all over myself, bro.
So you took a free account we gave you and you just passed it?
Yeah, it took me a few resets, but I'm there.
Brown.
Hey, that's fine.
It's all right. Brown, what type of brown are you? 7-Eleven or 9-11?
I think that's both.
Actually, Dominican.
Oh, fuck. You're Dominican?
Oh,
Yeah.
so okay.
Oh, my bad. Oh, did you where are you from?
I'm from New York.
Gotta be in New York. Dominicans are always in New York.
Shout out Rocco. That was a stand-up joke that I took from a show. Great job. Nice, Rocky. It's good when comedy. Brown, we're bringing comedy back here, baby. We're bringing comedy back. You Dominican up in New York. What do you do for work up there?
I'm an architect.
Oh, you one of them smart ones. Oh, you're a smart type.
Arquitecto.
Oh, so you're a smart type. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Very nice. Yeah, he rich. 1111. He's doing all right up there. Right. What type of architect are you?
I do a lot of multifamilies.
Real estate guy, my man. Very nice.
Muy
Good
bien.
shit. Good for you, Brown. So, Brown, you took a free account. You didn't give up, and you passed that shit. Now, let me ask you, what strategy did you pass with?
I try to adapt to the org strategy that you do, but I've been back testing a lot of my own strategies for a while now. And I just started seeing some results. It took me a long time, honestly.
Good for you. That's what it's about. You take what we give you and you make it your own. I cannot carry. Look at this dump. Holy fuck. Who's holding this?
That was perfect.
The boys are holding it. That boy Kelvin CMK just posted 5 micros up 850, and that was 10 points ago.
Jesus Christ. Bro.
So he's up 1,000.
My very first short entry was on the break of NQ at fucking 11.
Got in at 19, bro.
I got in at 11. That's 100 points ago. Congratulations, baby. Another 100-pointer on the Big Daddy Marshall. Brown, you know why I'm impressed with you, bro? You're an intelligent dude, but I really appreciate the fact what you just said. We gave you a free account and you didn't just fucking YOLO it. You didn't bullshit. You took it serious. You had to reset it, but you took it serious, and now you're funded on 150K. So every trade you take from now on is cash, bro. Is straight cash. I fucking love that. And you
As
know
long as
what,
I pass
bro?
the buffer.
As long as you pass the buffer, you're good. But that's easy. That's easy, bro, because you've just been doing it, building the good habits, one and done, whatever you've been doing, the orb
One and
strategy.
done. Pop.
And you've
I've
been
been funded before a few times, and I blow it trying to get above the buffer. So I have to deal with that. So my realization is that I have to size down significantly because when I'm trying to pass that count,
have you heard that somewhere before?
of course, that's what you guys preach.
That's
The
it,
Big
baby.
Daddy Morning Show.
I know that's right. Good for you, Brown. I'm super proud of you, brother. Listen, you get past that buffer, you get that fucking payout, bro. And if you get paid out, you pass that buffer because you took the free account we gave you serious, I'm gonna give you another motherfucking free account.
Nice. Thank
Because
you.
you
I
took the free
appreciate it.
account. Let that be a word. Let that be a little fucking lesson for all of you idiots that take the free accounts we give you and you just go and fucking YOLO them. Brown did the right thing, took it serious, and he got now he's funded. And now I'm gonna give him another one, and I'm gonna help you compound those gains, baby. So
let me get your best DJ Khaled impression.
Hit that 2600.
Another one.
And you got
another one.
Another one.
Another one.
I appreciate you guys.
Say another one with like throw a little Dominican on it.
How do you... I don't even know how to say that.
Right.
No, I definitely don't know how to say it. Another one. I don't know how to say it either. So we appreciate you, brother.
Top set past him being 500 away. What the fuck? 500?
Congratulations. That's steep. Congratulations. Brown, you're the man. Brown, take it slow. It's not a race. 2,600. You just made 9 G's to get funded. You only need 2,600 more. You're right there, baby. You're right there. You got this. All right. And then you come back, hit us up, and we're gonna get you that fucking another free account from our sponsors over at Funded Future Family, baby.
Appreciate
On the Future Family.
Thank you.
We appreciate
on
you,
the
brother.
Future Family.
Good shit, Brown. No, it wasn't Sean Brown, Dan. I asked Sean Brown. He's 7-Eleven Brown. But this guy was Dominican. I was way off. But it's a tough read, to be honest. It was a tough read.
You call that the poppy shop. You walk in, no matter what, you say, "Oh, papi." They be like, "Oi,
what is
de lo mío, mi líder."
Is that how Dominicans are?
So you walk in and you say, "Mi líder."
You know what's very confusing to me about Dominicans? I had a really good friend growing up, this guy Jeff, and he had blonde hair and very light skinned. He did not look, and he had a really hot Dominican mom. But like, I would have never thought in my life, because then I met another Dominican guy who was one of the blackest motherfuckers I ever met in my life. So I was just very good. The Dominican Republic, could go either way.
Remember, bro, they're on the same island as Haiti. They share an island. The only thing that splits it up is a lake.
Now, let me ask you something. Jules, there's a lot of Dominicans here. Is there like a little race war going on the island, or are we cool? Like, is there like...
No, there is no war. They're the same.
Do dark Dominicans talk shit about blonde hair fucking Dominicans?
Oh, like, for sure. But that's everywhere.
Right. No, look. Oh, yeah, they definitely do. There's a big fucking lot of people saying that. The chat saying yes, Llama. The chat saying yes.
I get, yeah. It's like, I was thinking of how you were saying it. Yeah, for sure there is, for sure.
Racism against our own.
But that's everywhere.
That's everywhere. That's everywhere.
Bro, there's black people everywhere.
One of the worst hate ones I've ever seen. You know, I lived in Italy for 2.5 years. I'll tell you right now, Northern Italians fucking despise Southern Italians. Absolutely despise Southern Italians. Beef. Bro. Real beef. Real beef. Mm-hmm. They do not fuck with Southern Italians. I mean, it's crazy. Like, I mean, I talk shit about a ton of different states, like every single blue one, but I don't like... I don't hate them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hate them, you know.
Like every single blue one.
Right.
Max is a real blood. In case you were wondering, Max has been gangbanging for the past 26 years of his life. And he walks around with a red flag in his right pocket.
Everyone in my family was liberal. Bald Dan's a liberal. My dad was a liberal. My mom's a liberal. All of my brothers are liberals. I'm the only fucking real smart person in my family.
Right. And that's why we
Jim
respect you the most.
Jim's not a liberal, but I don't know if Jim's like really yeah, Jim's retarded, right? I wouldn't
Does
say
he have
I
the
don't
flag in front of his house? Like, let's be honest here.
no.
Right.
I was
And
the
he's
only one that
still
served my country. Yep, I served my country. I was the only one in the military. Yep, and the military is where I started getting into politics. To be honest, I didn't really give a fuck about politics. So I actually voted for Barack Obama in 2008. In 2008, when I was in college, I voted for Barack Obama the first time I ever voted. I was 18 years old. I wasn't educated in politics. I was on a lot of drugs and we were just partying in college, and it was just cool to be like, we want a black president, fucking Obama's the shit. And John McCain was old and gay at the time. That was like the
Old and
18-year-old
gay.
mindset, right? That was the
Right.
18-year-old mindset. But
Right.
as I got older and I started like doing my own due diligence and research on politics, and I fucking joined the military. And of course, the military, most of it, very strong conservative for the military, most of it. And that's where I really started to fall in love with Donald Trump. That's where I was like, man, fucking Donald Trump.
You're like, oye, Tron, ven pa'
Yeah.
aquí.
Yeah. I thought it was solid. I thought it was
Gross
solid. And
this
then
shit is.
from 2015 on, the last 10 years, Big Daddy Max is a strong Republican, very strong Republican. They're all, I mean, all politicians and shit. I would love to run for office one day. And I think it's a great idea. I would love to run for office, and I would love for Bald Dan to be my number two. I'm a strong Republican. He's a liberal. We make it work.
Baldy?
We hit the middle somewhere and make everyone happy. I'm telling you. Me and Bald Dan, we're gonna take office one day. Bro, I can't believe we fucking top tick this today. This is insane.
Top tick.
Guys, do you guys want
No,
the
it's
bad
pretty
news?
gross
Do you
because
guys want the bad news now, or do you guys want the bad news at the
give
end
him
of the
some
show?
time. Gotta make him want it.
Yeah, fuck it. Because they're gonna drop down to like 400 or 500 people. So you guys want the bad news now or at the end of the show?
Get it over with, please. Get it over with.
The bad news is, first, before I say the bad news, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Funded Future Family. They've been a great partner to us. They're an unbelievable company. They have the best evals in the game. Make sure you guys check out Funded Future Family. Guys, I'm going to tell them. We got 1,000 here still. I'm going to tell them.
Let him know.
The Discord's not going private. We're not going paid. That is not what's happening. But we are no longer. You guys like today? Today was pretty good, right? Me and Llama. Llama said, wait for the short. Big Daddy Max said, let's wait for the short. Me and Llama top ticked. We hit 150 points. Fridays are pretty good, right? We told you guys that if we failed to grow, we were removing Fridays.
Friday?
Today is the last Friday for the Big Daddy Morning Show. Today is the last Friday for the Big Daddy Morning Show. It is official. I told Llama, Logan, everyone, mark it down, staff. We told you guys that if we did not continue to grow, if you did not invite your friends, and we did not get above that 1,500 mark consistently, we are taking Fridays away. And if we fail to grow again, guess what?
Long from here.
Guess what? We will then remove Thursdays or Tuesdays, and we will split it up, and we need to create supply and demand. It's none of your fault, but we need to create supply and demand. This is how businesses work. Clearly, 5 days a week is too much for everybody. So we need to create supply and demand. We want people to log in. So if people don't want to log in and watch the Big Daddy Morning Show, we have to cut the supply to increase the demand. So that's how business works, guys. I'm sorry. I love you all. We're gonna do some fun giveaways and have some fun today. This is the last Friday for the Big Daddy Morning Show for a while. There it is. So you guys are gonna be all on your own on Fridays, unless Javi and Logan want to trade in the Power Hour.
I'm thinking of just trading with the students on Fridays. Honestly,
we could just trade with the students. Yeah,
they could see the full screen, everything.
That's not a bad idea. They pay to play. They shouldn't have to. They shouldn't have to suffer for all the freebies. I mean, it's really easy. I'm sure all of you know someone else who trades or has a Discord account. Like, there's no way that all of you just don't invite people to this. I just don't get it. Llama. I show my cash accounts. I show my normal accounts. I show my entries every day. Llama's screaming.
Rolls Royce, bro.
You think I should? I would never spend the money on a Rolls Royce next year.
I'll be honest with you, bro.
I would never spend the money on a Rolls Royce next year.
I don't think you should either. Oh shit!
I could see. Yeah, yeah. I would never.
I don't think you should either.
Would I fit in a Rolls Royce? Yeah, dumbass. Why do you think I need to get
100%. It's like a
why do you
fucking
think
house.
why do you think I need to get a Rolls Royce?
Right. Rolls Royce is like a fucking house, bro. Them shits are huge.
Yeah. I was talking to Q yesterday. And he was like, listen, fucking
Look at that.
he was
God.
like, but it's so sexy, bro. He was like, bro, that's a showstopper car. People are gonna be looking at you different if you get a car like that. But for your big ass, it's definitely the right fit. Because I told him straight up, I ain't never gonna get a Lambo. That ain't happening. So
remember, Max is 6'15", but he's way taller.
I'm literally 6'15". And yo, I am in shock that the fucking Indiana Pacers beat the shit out of the fucking Oklahoma last night.
How bad was it? I didn't even see.
Bro, I looked at the third period. They were up by like 24. I'm like, damn. And now they got to go back to what? They got to go back to Indiana for the game 7. Oh, it's OKC for game 7.
Oh,
I'm about to put bread on OKC.
NBA is rigged, bro. NBA is rigged, 100%.
You think so for real,
bro? Have you never seen Flagrant Foul?
What's that,
bro? You never seen it? It's a documentary on Netflix where they found the ref that literally rigged for like 7 years straight. You know how we got caught? It got so bad that I want to say it was the Gambino family or the fucking John Gotti, one of them boys were sports betting, and they had tapped their phones, and that's how they found out that the shit was rigged, because they were tapping them to trying to get them for their shit that they do. And they're like, wait, you have a ref in the league? They heard that shit. They're like, what the fuck? What family was it? You guys, someone's got to know it. Someone's got to know the actual fact. It was a crazy, bro. And he's there. He's there like, yeah, bro, fucking AI was disrespecting the ref, so we rigged 4 games for him. We fouled him out in the second quarter. I'm like, what the fuck?
I do know that, like, the league is a business. Sports is a business. So they're going to do what's right for the business. Like, listen to this. Game 6 of the Stanley Cup, game 6 when we were there was 0 penalties called. Zero. When we're watching motherfuckers blatantly get smacked, we're watching sticks get held. I'm watching Connor McDavid get tripped. We all saw it, and we were all like, ooh, that's a penalty. Didn't call it. So the league told the refs, we won game 6, Dan, you fucking idiot. We won game 6. What the fuck are you talking about? Dan's retarded. He's talking about game 4. P-Dub said on his stream, we can't come back because we support Danny and FFF. I don't give a fuck.
Bitch.
I don't give a
him.
fuck.
The bitch.
You think I give a fuck?
Like, come on.
Yeah, I'm not.
I had DM'd PW and I said, yo, I'm not gonna lie, buddy. I haven't seen the viewer count as high since we were there. He said, LOL. Fucking loser.
I told y'all, I'm not a fucking sheep. I don't listen to other people who opinions and stuff. He said they were going to lose trade of 8. They didn't. He said that Danny was going to go to jail. He didn't. They said all these fucking things. And now look at FFF. They got the best evals in the fucking game for some of the cheapest prices. And I'll tell you all right now, based on signups, that prop is fucking making bread and healthy, and they pay out. And the owners, Danny's dad's a good fucking dude. So I don't give a shit what he says. FFF is the shit. I love FFF. I think they're doing great things. They're making right moves, and they're still steadily trying to improve their game. It might have been a rough start. The front of the season don't matter. It's all about who wins the Stanley Cup, motherfuckers.
It's all about who win the cup now.
Nobody gives a fuck about the first period, baby. It's all about the fourth. I'm Big Daddy fucking Max. I don't listen to people. Patrick makes a lot more money than me. That's for sure. He makes more money than anyone. He is probably, like, literally, I think he makes more money than everyone. TJR, so I think he makes more money than absolutely everyone, for sure.
Not from trading, though.
Not from trading, right? I don't give a fuck about
trading,
that.
though.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. You suck dick with your butt, bro. What?
What?
I don't know. I think there might be another chat beef coming up here soon.
What is he talking about?
Are we getting TJR in the show? Probably not. I don't really know him at all. And he's like mega famous. Probably not. He's like also very retarded, so like he would fit very well on the show. He would do very well, but he's like mega retarded.
I'll tell you one thing. I just fucking.
Yeah, he would be great. You would what?
I just sniped the fuck out of that candle. I just closed it, bro. I saw $1,000. Like, I think my max is like fucking 15.
Great mastermind course. Almost done with it. Seeing good results ever since I signed up. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Also, we had another dude who signed up 6 days ago and passed his TPT in 5 after taking the mastermind. That's some of the dopest shit. There's some of the dopest shit, but a lot of my students, you know what they do? They fucking take the mastermind. These idiots, all of you in orange names, you take the mastermind and they do so well for like 3-4 months, and then they start reverting into their own bad habits. And it pisses me off. And that's why they have to do so many push-ups. That's why they have to do straight fucking push-ups, because they start reverting back into their ways. I bet my life savings on Max in a boxing match. Versus who, Dan? Versus who? A trade influencer? There's no trade influencer in the game. Besides Gary. Gary, Notorious
Gary.
Alerts. Yeah, Notorious Alerts, my boy Gary. He's
Look at
like
Gary.
he's 6'4" and trains every day. He might be able to fuck me up, but I don't think there's anyone else in this. You know what? No, fuck that. I'll fight anybody in the space. If you're a
I'll beat
trader,
the shit out of Gary. How does he look?
I'll fuck anybody up. Hell
Shit
no.
on Gary ass.
Montiel, you are like 60 fucking pounds. We saw you flexing your little feminine bicep the other day. Your little fucking chancleta fucking bicep. You got there.
Chancleta is crazy work.
Yeah,
How did you think of
flat.
that?
He got that flat because it's flat. He got that flat chancleta fucking bicep.
Oh, you're getting good, bro. You been on
Telling you.
Rosetta Stone?
Huh?
You just been going to? Have you been on Rosetta Stone, or have you just been going to the Mexican, little taco spots and sitting around just listening?
No, bro. But I seen his little baby bicep. Fucking
chancleta.
Yeah,
Work right there.
What is it? Saldaqui. Is that how you say it? How you say?
Is that French?
Get the fuck out of here. It's like
Saldaqui? No, it's Saldaqui.
Oh, Saldaqui.
And then you have to call him a slur.
Max fight story.
Mama huevo.
I don't have a lot of fight stories. I used to get in a lot of fights when I worked at the prison.
No, I have a story. Your story?
Oh, so actually the last known fight I got into, I think I was in the army, and I was in the army, and we went to the Charlotte pub crawl for St. Patty's Day, the St. Patty's Day pub crawl. And when I get drunk, when I used to get real drunk, I used to get real like defensive when people would talk shit about like my boys, military stuff. We're very, very camaraderie. No one's gonna come here and dog me and my boys. So we were in this bar, and my friend Austin loves to talk shit. So he walks up to these group of dudes. It's like 4 or 5 dudes. He walks up to them and he's just talking to this girl that's there, and it's like, bro. And then so they start talking shit to him, like, get the fuck out of here. He comes and gets me, and he's like, dude, one of these guys just called you a fat fucking pussy. And I'm like blackout drunk, and I'm like, who said that? And so he's like, these fucking dudes.
Who said that?
We walk back over there, right, bro? It's 4 dudes and a chick. And my boy Austin starts talking shit, like, what's up? Like, fucking, and I'm like, just sitting there. I didn't even say a word yet. My boy Austin still starts talking to this girl, and then they start getting like pretty aggressive, like, we'll beat the fuck out of you 2 idiots. You don't get out of here, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. Well, okay. So I'm just sitting there. So I've already sized every one of them up. What they don't know, and what a lot of people don't know, is that I'm a lefty. So
right.
I set myself
up. By
surprise. So whoever's the first motherfucker on the left, you're in the biggest trouble. You're in deep trouble. So my buddy Austin, I don't know why he does this. You ever seen someone do this? The guy that's talking shit, like, y'all need to get the fuck out of here. He's holding a beer like this. It's a beer bottle. And my buddy Austin takes his beer and he bangs the top of it. Has anyone ever seen,
and it fizzes up.
It fucking shoots up. So now we're all drunk.
I love doing that to someone.
Very high. And my buddy Austin just fucking bang. The beer shoots straight up and in this fucking guy's face. And then at that point, he fucking gives his beer to his buddy. And he's like, all right, we've switched over into we're fighting. Like, it hasn't started yet, but we made the switch. We're fighting.
It's going down. Right.
Without hesitation, I knocked that motherfucker out cold with one hand. I fucking just, as soon as I saw him hand his bottle to his boy, I knocked this motherfucker out cold. His other buddy, they just stood there like, oh my God. The girl starts yelling. Now, immediately, I get grabbed by the right. So I don't see what happens. Now, this is a deadly mistake for a lot of people because they don't know I'm a lefty. So you grab me on the right, you're literally loading me up. So
for the left.
This fucking dude grabs me on the right. I fucking hit this motherfucker right in the like temple, and I just see him go down on the floor, bang, out cold.
Oh my God.
Listen, this is where I made a fatal mistake, Llama. I look down, this motherfucker's wearing all black.
Oh shit.
I said, uh-oh. this motherfucker's a security guard. And I'm like, this is about to get real bad for me. This is going to get
Right.
real bad for me. So I turn around, I knock the security guard out cold. As soon as I go to start walking out the door, I'm getting fucking hit by 3 or 4 of these dudes. I mean, and by the first group of guys, they're just watching at this point. I'm getting my ass whooped by like 3 security guards, big motherfuckers. And I'm
How big were you? Like what max was this? Super Saiyan 1, 2?
Nah, I mean, I was in hella good shape, but I was only like 245. I'm still a big ass dude. I'm not a little dude. So,
dude, we're
so these dudes are start fucking smoking me, right? They start fucking hitting me. I mean, they're bunching me. I grab one of these dudes. I think it was the biggest one. I'm not even kidding you, Llama. This is how crazy I was. Paratrooper Max was fucking crazy. We get to the front door. You know what I do, Llama?
What do you do here?
I took this motherfucker and I dove down the staircase with him. We're on the 2nd floor. I took him. I said, if I'm going down with 3 of y'all, all 3 of y'all are going down with me. I grabbed one of the motherfuckers. The other one's on my back, and I jumped off the fucking staircase. Full jump.
You have mental problems.
Oh yeah. As soon as we get to the halfway point below the staircase, I'm fucked up. My finger is completely broken. My wrist, I mean, I was fucked up. I was like, oh my God, these guys are still hitting me. I get fucked up. So then I get up. As soon as I get up, I get speared by one of them who spears me down backwards down the 2nd part of the staircase. And I get speared and I get fucking thrown. And then we get to the bottom. I hit one more of them, which was a good shot. And then I fell out of the bar. And then they just were like, they fucking rushed out there. As soon as I fell out of the bar, there was 2 cops standing there. And I'm like, these dudes just beat my fucking ass. Arrest them. And then the cops were like, you're drunk and we already got called. The reason we're here is because we got called because of you. Because of you, motherfucker. They're like, there ain't no one else that fits the description but you. And I'm like, fuck you guys. That's what I said. I said, you're both pussies too. This was getting rough. At that point, then all of my friends grabbed me, mouth, shut the fuck up, and pulled me away. And that was the end of the story. I had to reset my own finger, but I had to wear a wrist brace for like 8 weeks because my whole left shit was like fucking shattered. So, yep, that was. Don't post those photos, Dan. Jesus Christ, don't post those photos. God damn it, don't post those photos. That's Military Max, and Military Max didn't give a fuck about anything. Literally didn't give a fuck about anything. I'll go jump out of a plane, smash a bottle of fucking vodka, go to the club, beat up 2 guys, and go to a brothel and finish my night strong, get home at 4 a.m., shower, shit, and shave, blackout drunk, and then I'll go fucking run 5 miles at fucking 6:30 in the morning. I'll puke my brains out. I'll go to the chow hall. I'll grab a fucking fat daddy omelet. I'll probably get sent to the back of the line for not washing my fucking hands. And then I'll go back, get my omelet, tons of cottage cheese, huge thing of orange juice. I'll smash my breakfast. And then I'll go try and take a quick 20-minute nap before I had to go to the fucking motor pool, Llama, and go sweat my dick off for the rest of the day. Good times. Good times.
Yeah, my story is nothing like that. My story ends kind of fast.
Tell a YN a prison story to keep them out? Shit, I worked in the prison, Jay Hool. You know how it goes, bro.
Yo, did you see this dump max?
No,
I told y'all the RR was way better for sales. Y'all wanted to get in longs for fucking 50 points. It's just down more than 200 points.
Yeah, we top ticked.
Of course. What is high of day, guys? The only fib that has a color.
Yo, look at my boy right here.
Fucking playing.
PNG. He's got 700 ticks right now. Let's go.
Yeah. I would still hold this shit. I wouldn't let go of it. I trailed it way too close.
Llama would have just broke the record.
Way too close.
Yeah.
Trailed way too close, but I still wouldn't be out of this. That RR just made the most sense to buy, and I explained their pre-market, so you guys better be fucking paying attention. The buy, I said, RR is not there. Doesn't make any sense. RR.
No, I logged off. I told her I was scaling down. I was on the cash accounts. I made my 400 per account. And no way I'm fucking logging back in. But great job, everybody who caught that or held that or jumped back into a continuation. That's the real vibe. Congratulations. Congratulations, everybody. That is huge. I mean, it's not hard, guys. It is
disgusting. That's actually disgusting how aggressive it got. One little candle trailed me out. One little candle. Look at Logan, 4,300 on a fucking pro account. So sexy.
Lucky Ed, if you want to meet, I got some boys at Top Team. If you want to go spar with some of the big boys at Top Team, you call my boy Saeed. You could call I got a couple of my friends at Top Team that would If you're a top team member, first of all, are you a professional fighter? They only allow professionals in there anymore. You can't be part of the public and train at top team anymore. So if you're part of top team, I would love to see you spar with my boys over at top team. That would be fucking
I have a
crazy.
question, Max. When you were in high school, did you guys go to Los Olas for spring break?
Nah, we went to Panama City, dog. Back in the day, PCB was the shit, son. PCB was wild. We used to go to Panama City. PCB was fucking wild, bro.
Yeah, I have a video on YouTube of we had jumped like this guy was probably like 30, and it was very simple. He was talking shit. The skinniest guy, we were probably like 17, 16.
Right.
Skinny, the smallest one out of all of us, splits this guy. He doesn't even move. And then from there, you see it. It's on video. It was like on YouTube. The crowd comes in, and you see me with a pink JanSport book bag stomping on this guy barefoot, like another guy with a bottle, like fucking banging him, and he just gets up after. Like the horses, but like the cops on the horses, they like pull up, like hey, and we're just there, like fucking hitting him with the bottle and shit. And this guy just gets up, like bloody as fuck, like hey, I don't know.
Like 30, dog.
It was like 30 of us. No, he was like 30, and there was like 30 of us. Like we jumped the fuck out of this guy.
We were in a brawl. This fucking dude Frank was in a brawl. Dan, what was the name of that bar? We were like 17. We were like 17. There was a bar. It might have been in like Hollywood or Fort Lauderdale. We got into a fight outside of this bar. It was a very well-known bar in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, it was a very well-known bar in Fort Lauderdale. And then these guys start jumping my buddy. I mean, they're just fucking going at my buddy. They're beating his ass. So then I'm like, that's not cool. I ran in there and just started throwing punches at people. I had, and I still have it. This is real. I had punched a guy and his tooth got stuck in my hand.
Oh,
At like 17 years old. Yeah, I had to pull his tooth out of my hand and I was bleeding all over the place. So I had stopped. When we went to college, a couple years later, we were at a house party. Me and Dan were at a house party. And there was a guy outside who wouldn't come in because of that night because I was in there. And I was like, I don't know who he is or anything. They're like, nah, that dude punched me in the face like 4 years ago. I'm not going in that house. He was like, nah, I'm good. I'm not going in there and starting no problems. And I'm like, you could tell him I don't remember a thing and I'm totally cool. And it was fucking crazy. And that was wild. That was when I was like 16. I was one of those bad kids though. I used to get into fights a lot in middle school. I was like one of those middle school kids that always got in fights and got suspended. I was a bad kid. I was a pretty bad kid. I'm glad I got my shit together. I actually owe that all to Jim, to be honest. Yeah, chain smoke cigs. I owe it all to Jim. I did 4 years of law enforcement before I even joined the military. It was Jimmy, my oldest brother, who was like, you want to stop being a fuck? Because I'm telling you guys don't understand. I would hit up 3 or 4 Xanax a day. We were rolling. We were doing blow. I was chain smoking joints and cigarettes and drinking and fucking all kinds of shit every day as a young 18-year-old degenerate in fucking Port St. Lucie. We were gambling. I was selling bud. I was doing all kinds of fucking crazy shit, drinking and driving. Oh my God, I was the worst person. And I'm glad I got that shit out of my system, to be honest, because yeah, Dan, Jim, they were like, you want to stop being a fucking loser? You're just going to wind up in jail. And I was like, yeah, I don't think I want to go to jail. I think I want to get my shit together.
Well, I ended up in jail regardless.
Yeah, I went to the police academy.
As an employee.
Went to the police academy, 19 years old. Bro, I just quit smoking, drinking, and doing all the drugs. 2 months later, I was in the police academy. I stopped. I passed my drug test. And then and then I really fell in love with the law enforcement shit. And I was like, man, being on the other side of this shit is way more fun. I locked the fuck. Yeah, I lost a lot of weight. I had lost like 120 pounds because I was just a big fat puss. And then I wind up 4 years at law enforcement. That's how I joined the military. All the guys that were in law enforcement were in the reserves. So I wanted to join the reserves. And then 2 weeks before I was shipping out from MEPS, I was like, reserves are gay. I want to be a fucking paratrooper. And then they were like, you sure? I'm like, yep. And they switched my shit. 2 weeks later, your boy was full-time fucking basic training, baby. 5.5 years military, got out, got my shit together, lived on Bald Dan's floor for 8 months. I lived on a living room floor, poor, broke, no bread, on a fucking living room floor for 8 months. I couldn't even afford a car or nothing. And then I had got a job with my father-in-law at the time, hooked me up in sales. He's like, I know your fat ass can talk very well. Yep, I blew all my army money. I had no money. And then I got into sales, and Big Daddy Max started reading every book he could about financial literacy, success, liabilities, assets. I started reading a lot on discipline. I started reading a lot on being a real adult, and I did 2.3 million in fucking sales that year for that for my father's roofing company. And your boy had made a lot of money, got my own place, got my own car, and then I stopped drinking in 2018. I stopped smoking in 2018. I read hundreds of books on discipline, on motivation, on fucking financial literacy. And then Bald Dan came up to me one day and said, "You should probably start trading options. I think you'd be good at that." And then I made 100 grand in 3 weeks, and I thought it was fake. And then I just kept doing that. And now here we are, 7.5 years later. Big Daddy Max, one of the most famous retail traders in the world for option selling and futures. Don't drink, don't smoke, don't do nothing. So if you guys think you're young, 18, 19, 20, you're not going to be doing the same thing you are right now. If you guys think that you're fucking stuck in life, trust me, you're not. And if you guys think that you can make it, you just need to sacrifice the right one or two, and you can make it. And you can do a lot. And here we go. Nick, you're a lost cause. You're a piece of shit lesbian, and you're a terrible producer. Who the fuck is ringing my door with the baby sleeping is crazy work. Oh, God. I'll be right back. They're going to wake up my fucking kid. Idiots.
And I'm done for the day. I didn't take a trade on the account that needed 1,000, and I made 1,000 on another account. It's pretty stupid. But if I take another trade, I mean, this trade was very clean today. I was anticipating this in the morning. To me, it just made the most sense. With the pre-market team, we all collectively were finding reasons as to why this would be an area of interest and why this would probably give a nice reversal. And there it fucking played out, to be honest. If you really look at this, before I had marked this fib, this was what I had in the morning. And this was your high of day. Where does it stop at? 236. This all makes sense. Lined up with true day. This is tight work, bro. It's tight work. Tight work. And that's all the boys collectively and girls, we're just finding and giving ourselves reasons. When I take trades, I like to have reasons as to, what's gonna happen. And we were there fucking pretty confident in this sell-off. Not to get on the pre-market with me, you need to either A, be in the course, or B, that's it. That's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. I do give the option, and I'll be open with everyone. I do give the option for Futures 1 students to join, but it's because they've already learned half the shit. Once you're in pre-market, you really start to understand everything that I look for. So I don't want to open it up to the public because it's too much. Being disciplined and taking my one setup has made me 5,500 this week. Good. 5,500 in a week is 20K a month, which comes out to $250,000 a year. It's good. But don't look and here look what Rain said. Rain said, being disciplined and taking one setup a day has made me 5,500 this week. That's very good, but I don't want you to think next week that you have to make around 5,500. I don't want you to think that. Check the announcements page in F1, guys. This shit got posted weeks ago for you guys. So yeah, everyone needs to get an understanding that if you have a good week, it doesn't mean next week will be the same. Even if you have a good day, it doesn't mean the next day will be the same. Even if you have a good trade, the next trade will not be the same. You cannot try to find consistency in a market that is so inconsistent. You have to find consistency in yourself. You have to find consistency in yourself. Chase the right thing. Do the right thing. Very simple. Very simple for you to know. You guys know what you're supposed to be doing. And the second you switch it up, shit happens. What's happening? We have obvious lows at the bottom that we have to target, guys. So it's going to do a little pullback because this is healthy pullback, and then it's going to keep going down. It makes sense in the market, guys. You don't want to get caught. And when you have your levels, look how everything plays out. Look how this continuation, I lost it. Just look how when you really ride it through the fib, how everything makes sense. 786 directly to 236. You get a breakthrough, respect, dump. Where's the next area of interest? Equilibrium gets melted, 236 stop. Where does it pop up to? Equilibrium. Okay? This is healthy pullback, because if it just tanks, if you ever see the chart tank 200 points with no pullback, that is not healthy, and there's going to be obnoxious moves, guys. So you need to know where's a healthy pullback for the continuation of trend. We're still selling. I would only buy for a scalp. I got in a buy over here. I saw us chopping in a box. I bought them out of bottom of the box. I sold directly at my 236, and then it continued the trend. I could have just gotten the continuation, but I was cool with the scalp, and then it just keeps going. And now, whenever I have shit on my chart, it's there for a fucking reason, guys. There for a reason. If I have these things all down here, I'm probably gonna think we're targeting this down here. This green line, pre-market knows what this is. This was where we were down here, over here. I had said, you know what? I did all my higher time frame analysis. I said we probably come to this green line, and then from here I would like to see a top of my 786, an enter of this box, and then we can sell. I said all of this at fucking 9:15 in the morning, 9:20 in the morning. All of this got said when price was here, when price was sitting over here. So once we took this one and I saw us at 9:27 in front of everyone, I said, and this was in front of everyone here, we can probably hit this green line and catch a nice little sell-off. And all of this was charted. So that sell-off that came down to my FVG, this is also a charted trade, and I was in this, and then I just let it take me out break even because this was very fast. But this bounce was anticipated as well. I wanted to see this appear. Like, all this type of shit, guys. You need to have fucking reasons to do what you do. Very simple. Catch a fucking 200-point trade. Like, there's a lot of things that come with that. That's a one and done. I'm not even gonna touch my other account. I'm gonna go $1,000. I'm probably not gonna touch it. I stopped out at the midline today. I stopped out lower than that, bro. I stopped out. I got in. I was in at 19 was my first entry. Right off this little closure, I saw this up move and I jumped in because I knew it was just risk to reward. I jumped in just based off that. And then I trailed it like right around here, I think. Or I forget where I trailed it. I could kind of look.
What up?
Yeah, I trailed over here, and this candle is what took me out. This candle took me out of the trade. And then it just continued. But when you look at the higher time frame, I like to see it still continue to go down. It's very simple.
Don't be giving out sauce, though.
Not giving out too much sauce.
Don't be giving out no sauce. Who was it at the door? Damn, Moni, you hella fucking nosy. Why you worried about who's at my door, Moni?
Oh, as if she's gonna know too.
It's my boy Colin. My boy Colin.
He's gotta come. No, she knows Colin.
She's got to wash my. He's gonna do my truck. My truck. I don't know. My truck has got point part. It's been so long since I've been able to get my car washed. That I knew I couldn't take it to just a car wash because they wouldn't do a good job because they don't give a fuck about your car. They hit you that quick inside, outside, get the fuck out of here. Half the car is still dirty. So the Cybertruck, yeah, and it's got bugs on it. And so I had to call my boy Colin because he does a crazy good job. So Colin had to come through. I forgot.
How much does he charge you?
For the Cybertruck, he'll probably charge me full detail. He's probably be out there about 3 hours. He probably charged me like $150.
That's not that bad. I pay $100 weekly for the fucking Porsche, bro. It's obnoxious.
A
I don't
week?
usually want to find a new guy. A week, bro.
No, Colin's hella cheap, bro. Colin's cheap, and he does a phenomenal job. His cousin's gonna come through, and they're both just gonna fucking do, and they just bang it out, and they do a wonderful job. And it's a Cybertruck, so it's not a little vehicle. Let me get these reposts on social real
here.
quick.
We get the sweep, but ES is missing, and I have more targets down here.
Shit,
I just told you a few minutes ago we can come target this. Sales are still good.
Good shit, everybody. Is
there.
there a course that has both of our secret sauce? You would be surprised. It's called Futures One. And it has all of me and Llama. Look at Moni's nosy ass.
Nosy.
What
And
is
it's not
Llama
because
doing
she
in
got
the
a big
course
ass
that gets
nose.
so dirty? He's not doing nothing that gets it dirty. It just rides low.
No, it's not even that, bro. It's my neighborhood. This is why I'm dying. This is one of the main reasons I'm dying to get a house. My neighborhood has so many trees, and they drop these little fucking like flowers in my car. Like if I look at my car right now, which is gonna piss me the fuck off because I paid $100 yesterday, it's gonna be dirty, and I'm gonna be sick.
I don't like that, bro. Like I know my boy Colin. He'll tell me straight up. He'll call me and be like, I can't do nothing on this side. This side right here, like I scrubbed it. I use this brush, that brush, this chemical, this one. I can't fucking get it done, bro. I'm sorry. And I'll be like, you're good.
But he
bro.
cleans it, but the fucking leaves fall and it gets dirty again.
You got leaves near your house?
I have trees, bro. I'm looking at a fucking tree right now. It's pissing me off.
I'm worried about these
Dumbass
fucking
tree.
royal palms in the front of my house, bro. We just had to have the royal palms cut. I have a grand entrance driveway with the royal palms. You know how much it cost to cut fucking 9 palm trees?
I cut them down. I cut like completely remove them, or just cut
bro.
them
They
down?
just cut the bottom. They just cut the bottom. What are they called? Fronds. They just trimmed the bottom all the way around each one of them. But the palm, yeah, they could fall and jack up your car. They broke my damn gutter, so you got to keep them trimmed, bro. You know how much they charge?
How much? 200, 300?
9 trees. 9 trees.
9 trees. I'll probably say like 50 a tree, 450.
Bro, 1150.
To cut them?
To cut the fucking trees. It took them like an hour.
Bro, what is that math? If we're gonna be real here,
$100 and something a tree.
1150 divided by 9 trees. What's charging you 130 a tree?
Bro, yeah.
Fuck do they think they are?
And then
you need to get that big ass little saw that you fucking just pull the shit with and fucking cuts it.
I got it right here. Here's a picture of here's a picture of my trees on around my driveway. So they cut the ones that are facing down.
Nice though.
They cut, I mean it's nice, but they cut the ones that are facing downward
before they fall.
They fall, so they cut the ones up top. They leave it like the little spiky head up top. But bro, I'm about to start trimming trees for that kind of money. Bro, they just got
that much. Bro, make 1150 in like 2 hours.
All they got is a little fucking stick with a knife, and then you like pull the string.
Right.
Is that Jewish palms? What the fuck does that mean? What is a fucking? What do you mean that are those Jewish palms? No, they're royal palms, dumbass. There's nothing Jewish about them. I'm a tree guy. It pays shit in the UK.
Look, he's in that bitch too. He's fucking. You know, it's serious business when they got to tie you up in the tree.
Yeah, when you got to get tied up, bro, that's crazy work.
What do you think he's saying before that picture? Like, "Oi, mate, come get a little picture. Can you get me a little picture?
Look at me, I'm in a tray. Look at me, I'm in a tray.
Let me take a little sip of my tea. Cheers.
Yeah, better cut this one down, isn't it?
Oh, bro, that's the guy I was talking to him yesterday, bro. He was on the site call I did yesterday.
Dimitri?
Yes, bro. I heard him talking. I said, "You from England?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oi, mate." I go, "Oi, mate."
Dimitri been in the chat for a hot minute.
That's funny. That was actually him. There, he's a tree cutter.
Don't do it, llama. Don't do it. What, they got you on video with the don't do it.
Which one's that one? What was that one?
It's the crank. It's the half jacks. Yep.
No, that's a new one. I never.
That's pretty fire. That's pretty fire. Pretty fire. We're down to 600 people on our last Friday ever together, guys. Our last Friday.
Good.
I'm excited to take Fridays off. Look at the continuation down. Holy moly.
I literally just said to everybody, ES hasn't reached and we have more targets. And look at the continue. This is how you analyze the chart and stay confident and don't let a pullback take you out of a trade when you got no reason to get out of the trade. You're not too much psychology over here, honestly. I turned into a therapist. I'm just a therapist.
Right. I'm tired of being a therapist.
Salary. Therapist salary. 77 bands.
You ain't charging enough, bro.
Right. The boys make 77 bands. Like, I need to up my prices. Honestly. Turn into a fucking therapist, bro. I did almost 5 hours of psychology calls yesterday. 5 hours.
Oh,
my brain was fried. My brain was. You called me twice, and I was on 2 separate calls. I was like, "Yo,
I know, bro. I know that shit was crazy. I seen you in the court on the psych calls all fucking day. It was crazy. And the new llama colors are pretty fire as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what's funny? I was doing the call, and I see the colors constantly changing. I'm like, Max must have saw my colors. It was like nonstop changing. I'm like, bro, what's going on here? And I go read the mods here, like, bro, we gotta change this shit.
It was Logan and them's dumbasses. I came back and the colors were changed like 15 times. It's like, stop changing the fucking colors. Fucking Logan in there was trying to be a fucking interior designer.
But Logan, he studied for interior design.
He's studying for fucking interior design. It's not even orange, dumbass. It's not even brown. It's orange. What do you mean?
You know what's funny is I look at the chat and you're like, everyone stop touching the fucking colors. And then I finally call you back and I'm like, yo, we should change the colors though. You're like, fuck it, let's start playing with it.
Yeah, we started fucking with it. We started fucking with it.
So the best one's a holographic, bro. The one that you got, that one's nuts.
Ain't changing nothing. BDM Lightbox Logan? Fuck yeah, Lightbox Logan.
So funny. You think Max wouldn't try to put respect on all his ancestors? Of course, fucking beat the shit out of Logan.
I would come at him. I would come at him with the force of 6 million lives that were lost. Fucking, you know, Logan's sitting here dying laughing. He's sitting there dying laughing.
So for sure, he's rolling right now.
He fucking loves it, bro.
Jesus Christ. What?
But you know what's crazy? He's signing up for it.
Right. Like, are you still like, if that were to happen, Logan, let's be real here. Would you still remain an American citizen, or would you have to whine? Like, it's deep in your soul. You know what you want to do.
No, he said his mother renounced Germanhood or something. That He said that she was even like, I'm good.
They got to pass by me.
Now, Logan bleeds red, white, and blue, but he speaks German.
Right.
So really, I'm actually about to call the FBI on Logan again. I've been contemplating
You
calling
might
the
have to call the
FBI.
CIA.
I've been contemplating calling the FBI on Logan several times. This isn't the first time I thought about calling the FBI on Logan. There is a strong chance he is a spy. There's a strong
You're
chance he is a
cooked.
spy.
You're cooked. He said his mom was in the FBI for 20 years.
Yeah.
You try to put that call on him, you're cooked.
Bro, what better spy?
He might be KGB. Oh, that's Russian.
It's Russian. No, bro.
My
Logan
fault.
is a full-blown sleeper cell Nazi.
Right. Yeah, he's a SS.
No, I'm gonna call somebody on his ass one day. I don't know who.
I'm surprised when he got out of the army, he ended up buying a Corvette. I thought he would have got a SS Camaro.
Wait, Logan bought a Corvette?
Yeah, he totaled it like within the week.
Logan, you bought a Corvette? That's gay. I didn't expect. I expected a truck like an F-250 or something. You bought a Corvette?
You know Logan, bro. He was itching to grab some poon.
That's wild work.
But the Corvette throws me off. Like the SS Camaro would have just made the most sense.
Right.
Super low key. Like I don't know. You know,
I didn't have a car in the military. I didn't even have one. I had a motorcycle the entire time, which sucked because in Fort Bragg it got very cold. And
I would pay top dollar to see your build on a bicycle.
Bro, I used to ride my bike everywhere, dog. My military max.
I'm talking about now, though.
Now? Oh, I gotta.
I'd love to see you right now in that build on a bike.
Right, I gotta get like on one of those big old. What are the Honda ones called? What's the Honda?
You need like a TRX. You need like 3 wheels.
No, I need one of them Honda ones, bro. One of them big fucking boys. The Goldwing. Yeah, Goldwing. That thing's like a little car.
You need like 3 wheels with the little basket next to it. And I'll be sitting there with my little helmet on. Like
ride a trike. If I'm getting a motorcycle, which I do want to get a motorcycle, I think when my studio is done, I think I want to get a decoration. I want to get a custom motorcycle as like an art piece.
Exactly. Get like a Ducati.
No, I don't do any of the fucking fast little speedy boys. I would do like it would either be a Harley or something you could like really customize or deck out.
Bro, like from Gotham Garage.
What's Gotham Garage? You
don't know Gotham Garage? Guys, let's get some Gotham Garages in the chat. Bro, they do like custom cars. They're like in Cali, bro. They do like the custom cars and they've done a few bikes. And bro, the bikes are nuts.
That's the process. You got to fix your attitude, dog. You just had your best trade ever, up 200 points. And then you say, too bad it was only 3 micros, like some fucking gay, disgusting, self-defeated pussy shit. How do you go from today was my best day ever and then you still have a loser mentality? Too bad it was 3 micros. Too bad, bro. Who gives a fuck if it was 1 micro? You just had your best day ever and you have a loser attitude. Fix that third sentence. Fix that third fucking sentence. There should be no defeat, no loss, no negativity in any of that sentence. You just had your best day ever and you still throw in some negativity and you wonder why you're a fucking dog shit trader.
What did Ross is sending voice notes all day? What did he say here?
Get it together. He's been sending these dumbass voice notes all day.
He said, "Don't worry about it. Fully fish." No, you know what's funny? So based off of what he said,
he's just an old
I had talked about this story yesterday in the site call, and I had that same mentality one time where I had caught my biggest trade ever, 800 points, and I only had 10 lots in, which on Forex is $10 a point. So it's like less than a minute. It's like 5 micros is what I had, and I caught 800 points, and I made $8,000 on a live account. And with that same mentality, you know what I did, Max? Up 8,000 on one trade on a live account. I usually traded 40-50 lots, which is $40-50 per point. I said, fuck, bro, I coulda made 30-40K. So what did I do? I dropped to 40, and that day the chart reversed 1,400 points and blew my live account. I held it till I saw minus $28,000 drawdown and blew my account. True story. Swear to God.
I never have that.
I might even have a picture. I might even have a picture of my highlights.
Oh, even today we did 200 points. I took $375, and like I'm so happy with that. Like per account, that's real cash. That shit adds up nice. I mean, what other job in the world can you hold a trade for 8 minutes And what's 375 times 5? And you make like $1,600. It's $1,850. Make $1,850. And you have a negative attitude about that? No such thing. There's no such thing.
Like I'm going through my profits from 2022, 500-point trade. I'm trying to find the 800-point trade. It was nuts.
Gonna call him. Let's do an interview. Let's give away for our sponsor. Let's do an
Let me take a piss. Bring somebody up. I'm gonna give away 2 accounts. 786 at the bottom. Level to level hit today. Jesus fucking Christ.
You said what?
Level to level. What? I'm gonna go take a piss. I just smashed that water bottle. That shit was huge. 350-point trade.
We are done with Fridays, guys. We did it. I'm pulling the plug on Fridays, baby. 535, number 45.
What I would do here now is look for a reversal and try to play the daily range. That's a 340 point. And this fib was placed at fucking 9:15 in the morning. We knew the range the day was going to have, and that's a fucking level to level 342-point trade.
Arrow.
So while we were up here at 890, I told y'all sales are still good because ES has to come take these lows, and we have levels down here at like 100 points on top that I told you I can go for.
3 micros making $400, bro, is so sick. That's so fire.
Actually obnoxious. Yo, how did the people that got accounts yesterday do today? I gave away 5 accounts yesterday.
Bro, where's the 20 TPT heads at? We gave away 5. You gave away 5 accounts yesterday. We gave away like 40 accounts.
Where the TPT guys at? Where's the 150s? Full pour is up 4,400 for today. He got
now on. People who take the free accounts serious, we should start a double up program, Llama. If you take the account serious, you get funded and you get paid out. We'll give you another one for free. We should start a double up program.
I like that.
You fucking take it serious, we double it up. Unfortunately, it ain't gonna be on Fridays from now on. This is our last Friday, so I'm gonna be enjoying my 3-day weekends.
Told you guys I'd be looking for a reversal. Here we are. Look at this candle. But all the body closure at 786 is up 37 points already. Come on. Just said this in front of everybody. Looking to play the range, guys. There's a fucking 40-point candle. Body closure, body closure, body closure. I mean,
body closure, body closure, body closure, body. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll fuck around with the students next Friday. Maybe I'll come hit my mastermind students up. Oh shit. Didn't we just call this chick up? Number 229. Didn't we just talk to her? Panda? Where did Panda? Why does that sound familiar?
Panda got an account yesterday, I think, or the day before.
Was she the police officer?
Yeah, she was. She had just finished arresting somebody.
What up, y'all?
What's going on, Panda? How you doing?
Everyone was sending the Mrs. Officers.
I'm not at work today.
Where are you from?
I'm from Georgia.
Georgia.
How long have you been a police officer for?
Since 2015. I can't see you, Max.
Damn, you're southern as fuck.
Super southern.
Panda, can you do me a favor, girl? Can you mute that loud ass TV you got going on back there?
My bad.
No, it's all good. You can't see me at all on the phone?
No, it's like doing a little search thing. I can see Llama.
That's all you need to see, girl.
You like what you see, though?
All right, Llama.
All right.
You blushing, girl. Be careful.
Yeah. Now turn around and put your hands on the hood. Now turn around, put your hands on the hood. Panda, what's going on, Panda? Did you trade today?
I did.
And how'd it go?
Nice.
It was up and down. I was up yesterday, 152,000,
Nice.
and then I went back down today, but I brought it back up. I'm at 156.60 now.
There you go.
I mean, 4 bands today?
No, I didn't.
From 152 to 156?
No, I lost 2,000 and then I brought it back up.
Okay. How heavy are you going?
So I'm at 15 micros.
Mama, you never ask a girl how heavy.
My fault. How big you going?
15 micros.
That
Because
ain't
it's a
that bad.
150. It's a 150. So I'm trying to pass this
15's good.
eval.
Easy,
Good, I
girl.
like
Hey,
that.
it's not a race. It's not a race. What you mean I'm trying to pass? Like you sound urgent. What's the fucking rush?
Don't make me give you a speeding ticket.
Yeah, don't get a speeding ticket, shawty. You better slow down.
15 is not bad though. I feel like 15 micros is a good size. I think you're doing good.
15 is good. On a 150, to be fair,
150 for sure.
That's pretty reasonable, and you can trim out and also scale in pretty reasonable.
Yeah, I feel like it's good.
Were you able to catch any of that short action today?
I did.
That was a nice one, and that's what brought you back up. The account looking good.
That's what brought me back up. I just need to get 150 more to get back my profit.
You don't need to do that today. You
Remember,
don't need to have every day doesn't have to be a green day.
Right.
You
So
only
log
read
out.
150.
I'm gonna log
You don't
out.
have to.
out, load out. You know I tell you this, and you know you see me say it a bunch in the course. You're better off implementing the strategies tomorrow and hitting that gain than you are going right back in now out of boredom, out of some fake ass sense of urgency. There's no urgency. There's no rush. There's no nothing. Go be bored. Go do something else.
Yeah.
But you try and make that shit today. You're gonna blow 150. You're down 3. You're gonna scale in. Next thing you know, where'd all the gains go?
Gone.
Where'd the accountant? Next thing you know, where'd the account go?
Gone.
Account gets lost.
Gone.
Once you want, because right now you have the like the feeling of I want to get back even, and that's where you're not thinking of what the chart is doing. You just want to get back even. So you see some type of impulsive candle, you're gonna want to jump in. You're gonna want to get in based off of emotion and not what the chart is doing. You need to be okay with having a red day. You need to be okay with I'm only down 150. I'll make that shit back tomorrow.
Right.
But
You're
once you
right.
have emotion, once your emotions are impacting your entry, you have a major fucking problem where you need to close everything. When I feel that I'm gonna go on tilt or I'm gonna make a trade based off my emotion, I have to log out because I know how I am. I'm gonna blow my fucking account. I'm gonna blow that shit. But if I know that I'm in a good headspace and I can look at the chart and take a trade based off of what the chart is doing, and there's zero emotion involved, I can take that second trade.
My tilt is, I love when I go on tilt.
Yeah, I was super tilt. I was
I go
super
on tilt
tilt.
like revenge. Like I need to hit these gains right now. I don't go
There's
on
different
mad
levels
tilt.
of tilt.
I don't get angry.
That tilt is good. That tilt's
don't
good.
get
Like I'm gonna
angry.
get this back. But that like hope that like I want to break even, so I'm gonna be in drawdown and hold it just because I hope it can go back. That's a problem.
And
Right.
is this the account we gave you?
It is.
So if you pass this account and you get the payout, we're gonna double it for you.
Yeah.
We're gonna double it. We're starting a new program here that if you get a free account and you fucking do the right thing and take it serious, you're gonna get rewarded. And it's our double up program that we're about to start Monday through Thursday, baby. Double up program on the Big Daddy Morning Show. That's a good idea. I think it's a good
I
idea
appreciate it.
for people to be more serious with the fucking accounts.
But I want to see the trades though. I don't want to see how and this is what I was gonna say earlier. I don't want to see that 11-11 shit he just did, a 4,400 in one day. On a day like today, maybe he held the trade, but I want to see a gamble and then you pass and then I reward you for gambling. I don't want to see that. That's what I don't want to see.
Yeah, but trying to make 9,000 on a 150K is a lot.
Easy.
Because I'm
It's
usually
easy.
trading 50Ks, but a 150K now I got to make 9,000.
It's really not that hard, to be honest. If you trade
Percentages are
one
the same.
mini, if you trade one mini very well 2 or 3 times, it should take about no longer than 10 to 12 trading days, which seems like
Yeah.
a very long time. But you have to remember, is your job paying you $9,000 fucking dollars in 12 days? Miss Georgia State Trooper? Fuck no, it ain't. Yeah. So you have to keep those numbers at a realistic pace. Nowhere in the world are you going to be able to make that much. And see, in your mind, you're like, oh, 9,000 is a lot. I got to make that quick. You ain't making 9,000 anywhere else that quick. So why do we got to rush it now? You
Right.
you got a fucking patience problem. You're
I
quick
do.
to fucking pull, you're quick to pull them out the car. I know you're tight. I know, girl.
Quick to put him out the car.
I used to work with some females like her. They believe in 3 things, Llama. Ask, make,
and
tell.
tell.
Or ask,
Exactly.
tell, make. That's
You
what
get in the business.
Panda
You
says.
get in the business.
Yep. Open your window. I don't need to. Okay. I'm gonna tell you
Okay.
one more time.
Window's
Open that
broken.
window. I'm not opening. No problem. Smash, pull them out. That's Panda right there.
You get in the business.
You get in the business. Yep. Ask, tell, make.
And there goes Logan in the chat.
Trigger happy, my kind of people. Just shoot.
Right.
Logan's
Hey,
disgusting.
thank you for your service, Logan. We appreciate you.
Yeah. Logan's a
Hey, I'm
beast.
a vet too. I'm an Army vet.
What you're an Army vet too? What was your MOS?
I
31?
was a 62 Juliet. I was an engineer.
Engineer. Let's go.
Engineer.
Active duty?
Yep, active duty. I did 4 years.
Go. Where were you stationed at?
Fort Drum, New York.
Fort Drum, New York, up there in Watertown.
Yep, Watertown, New York.
Where's that? By the Finger Lakes? Damn, girl. Love that.
Yep.
What When did you serve?
1998 to 2002, and then I did
Damn.
1 year National Guard. After I got out, I hated
Right.
it.
They try and hit me with that National Guard shit. I don't
And the
fucking I
National
told
Guard
them that,
was the
yeah.
worst.
If you serve the 1 year in the Guard, we'll remove the rest of your contract. I said, fuck you. I'm not serving nothing. I said, I'll take
Yeah,
my chances with World War and getting drafted before I ever do that.
yeah.
Yep.
Guard was
No.
horrible.
Yeah, never, ever would I do that. Sign up for something like that. Hell no. So let me ask you this: so you've been
Mhm.
trading, work, everything's going good. Have you been able to get payouts yet?
No, I've had several PA accounts, but I can't get to a payout once I get the PAs. Like I know
It's
I've
the
had
hardest
like
term.
15 PA accounts.
Damn, it's a mindset thing. What do you think the biggest reason is that's stopping you? Because you're a student of mine, so I know you can do it. I've seen so many of them get there. But what do you think the number one reason is that's stopping you from getting that payout?
Well, in the PA accounts, probably psychology and risk management. My risk management is horrible, horrible. So,
You
but
just let it rip.
yeah, and I know I'm doing wrong, but it's like, okay, I think it's gonna go. And then like when I paper trade and I leave it, then I'm in the positive. So I'm like, why can't I do that on a PA account or a eval?
Right. That's everyone does that. Everyone does the same thing. My paper trading account's up 40,000 this year, you know. My paper trading account is up 40 grand this year, just taking small base hits during coaching sessions. And
Yeah.
in that removing that, but that just proves to you, right? That should prove to everyone that how big the emotional side of trading is versus the actual entry model. The entry model is like fucking 10% of what we do. And then the other 85% is all that emotion control and the emotions of dealing with the bread because the proof is in the pudding. Everyone's a paper trading millionaire. Once you switch to even a prop account, which is paper, it's still paper trading. It's tough. And then once you get to funded, there's another psychology switch that makes you think you're on real money. It's still just paper. Like, unless
Mm-hmm.
you're at my level where you go straight to live accounts, we're all just in paper. It's all the same thing, but it's the illusion, it's the smoke and mirrors of this is real. I'm going to get it. That urgency. The way they created it, the system is unbelievably rigged against the human mind. And that's why it's
Yeah.
so tough. You just
Yeah, I'm
gotta
gonna get there
follow
though.
the Maxway rules, girl. Follow the Maxway rules.
I know if I would have did one and done today, I would have been fucking 152.
Max, click the button.
One and done, fuck, dude.
Who said that? Don't ever talk to her like that again. Yeah, I mean, it's just so it's a lot harder to do than it is to say. But I truly believe, and I show it. You know, I show it. I show it every single day. I like to lead by example. I showed it in all my live trading and everything I do. The one and done, and getting that good entry model, hitting and quitting. Here, trying to be here for a long time. The long term mindset of if I can make $500 a day, that's an extra 100 grand a year, and that's where I think. Like I hit my 375 today. More than enough for me. More than enough. You do that 5 times over the course of 3 weeks and take a 5,000. That's $25,000 in the bank, real cash.
Yeah,
And that's
greed
just
kills. That's what it is. Being
Yes,
greedy.
it
greed,
does. Yes, it
Being
does.
greedy.
fear, all that shit kills. So, well, you
I think
got to
one of my
keep on
go-to
running.
lines. I think one of my go-to lines
What's your
is
favorite account size to trade? Because you don't seem to act like you don't seem like you fuck with 150. You're like a 50K account person.
Usually the 50K, but I mean the 150K seems to be good. This is my first time trading a 150K. It seemed like I have more drawdown, so I'm kind of liking it.
I
I love
like
it.
the 150s. I like the 150s. They fit my risk management and my drawdown. I'm trading the 150 cash accounts, and I only traded 3 micros today on 150 cash accounts, 3 micros. But on a day where the risk management seems to be better, I'll trade my mini or go up to 2 or 3 minis. But yeah, I like to cruise my 3 micros. Too easy. Scale down, get paid, one and done, get up out of there. There goes full port Dan, full port in his accounts. He's gonna blow them all by the end of the day.
He just popped him and reset him. My boy don't listen.
Yeah, full port Dan, he's out of control. Look, he's laughing. He's sick. Well, Panda, here's what I want you to do then.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me what account size you want, girl. I'm gonna give you a free account. You're the winner of today's free account from our sponsors over at FFF. What size account you want?
Nice. The 150. I think I'm digging the 150
You
because
want
of
the
the drawdown.
150? You want the
Yep.
150? I'm gonna give you the 150 classic plan. That's the best plan. 2 day to pass, end of day drawdown, weekly payouts. It's unbelievably good plan over FFF. They got the best evals, and
Okay.
it's tough.
Thank you.
It's tough.
I've had FFF and Top Step and Apex. I done wiped out all the Apex. I don't want Apex anymore. So now it's just Top Step and FFF.
I think you'll like the. I think you'll like the FFF account. I've heard nothing but good things about the classic plan. I think you'll like it. It's a solid. It's a solid ass one.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
And we appreciate you, Panda. You're a fucking badass. You're our people here, girl. You're our
Yes,
people. Law
sir.
enforcement, veteran, trader, degenerate with no discipline. You are the perfect person for this. You deal with our bullshit. We deal with yours. It's perfect.
Love you guys. I appreciate it.
We
Love
appreciate you,
too.
girl. Open a support ticket. We're gonna send you that 150K account.
All right.
Have a
Thanks.
killer weekend.
Man, she's so great, bro. She's so fucking great.
Blackout.
She means I
like
can
that.
tell. I know her type, bro. I know her type.
That was so
She-
funny because she was saying what you were saying.
What?
The three things.
Ask,
They
tell,
go off
make.
like three.
Ask, tell, make. That's a behavioral thing. That comes from behavioral analysts. That's a behavioral thing. When you're dealing with a person who's being uncompliant, you could do ask, tell, make, and then you just stay one level below their. Officer presence sometimes don't work. Sometimes you gotta fucking escalate the force use of force needs to be escalated, and ask, tell, make is a great way to stay within reason. Well, shit. I think that's it, guys. I'm good, Lam. I think we're good to sign off on Fridays forever, huh?
And today was a
time.
Friday that they're gonna be upset about, bro. Look at this chart, bro.
Told y'all we're done
300
with
down,
Fridays. We asked
340 down, and the simple 100
Tracer
points
max.
back up. You remember when I said I would look to play the range at the 76 max?
Right.
101 points up.
Student Fridays are up for debate. I'll talk to Llama. I like the idea. Getting with the students on every Friday. For those of you guys who buy the Mastermind, Futures One, pay to play, maybe we can have a giant group chat for students on Fridays. As
Simple.
of right now, I'm taking Fridays off.
Right.
We're done with Fridays. We
Yeah, would be good.
The show's not growing. The Big Daddy Morning Show is not growing. We went down in numbers. A lot of people are watching YouTubers and other fucking whack ass streamers that are paying, and other paid Discords. And we told you guys.
Hey,
that
Logan, how's it feel to be gay?
Yeah. That's my face after I found out Logan drove a Corvette.
Right.
So
That's so funny.
if you guys want now listen. We log in Monday and we're fucking blowing up on numbers. There's a bunch of new heads and people are enjoying the Big Daddy Morning Show. We'll see what happens.
He turned it into a GIF, Max. What the fuck? I'm never leaving you a FaceTime voicemail again. I didn't even know you could save it.
I screen recorded that shit before I even watched it. As soon as I hit play, I had the screen record going. Haha. It's so
left
funny.
him a FaceTime voicemail. That's what I get. Jesus
All right.
Christ.
I gotta get to the
Naked,
store.
I had boxers on.
My fucking I got some Haitian marinade, homemade. What's it called? Peace. What does she say it's called? Peace. I got some peace. I gotta go marinate some skirts, some churrasco and some stuff, and some Haitian marinade. Do some chicken thighs. I'm gonna throw them on the grill, Llama. I'm gonna have
You
myself.
said Haitian?
Yeah, Haitian paste. What's it called? It's this
Paste?
delicious marinade, bro. It's this Eppies. That's what it is. Eppies. Yeah, I got a fresh mason jar of Eppies, bro. Homemade. I'm gonna go fucking marinate my steak and my chicken thighs in that shit. And then I'm gonna go get some fucking mac and cheese and some mixed vegetables.
Damn, bro, you a ZB.
I told y'all outside by say, I told y'all I don't fuck around.
I
I told y'all I'm gonna go get my fucking. I'm gonna have me a barbecue to celebrate the end of Fridays.
Started
We
raining,
appreciate
bro.
y'all. I really do love all you guys. I'm excited for my 3-day weekends, baby. The Power Hour special. Those guys will have the options to take Friday off or trade it. That's totally up to them. But from here on out, Big Daddy Max, unless next week's numbers really fucking pop, we done on Fridays, baby. We appreciate you guys. And yeah, let's close it, baby. Let's do it, Llama.
Oh, let's do it. I mean, Friday's gonna be closed, guys. There's an easy way for you to do this. You either invite people you know, and if you don't, just put it on your story and tell people you're making free fucking bread. Free bread. Bread is free here. I feel like Jesus sometimes just dishing out the bread. But We're also here just for entertainment, guys. It's not financial advice. We're here just entertaining the bros and having a great fucking time, guys. If you did make money today, congratulations. That was 350 points from the top, straight down, 100 back up. Pretty simple today. And yeah, guys, we try to get everyone to grow this with us, but you know, things are just not looking too good, guys. So hope you guys have a great fucking weekend. For my private members, go to the private chat. I need to make sure everyone's transitioned. We're going to be exclusive here at MOT starting next week, starting Monday. Everything is exclusive here. I want to make sure everyone's transitioned over smoothly. So if you are here from my private group, go to the private channels so we can make sure everything is good, guys. We have merch that's going to go. All the proceeds go to the staff, guys. Make sure to go to the tip your staff section, buy them a coffee. $5 goes a long way. And yeah, the boys are going to be on from 3 to 4 p.m. Make sure to watch the boys. Make sure to go on Max Options Trading YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, blow that shit up. Let's get that 1,000,000 subscribers plaque. And yeah, see you guys on Monday and in the Power Hour.
Too easy, baby. Too easy. Guys, we appreciate you all. Nothing we do is financial advice. We're not financial advisors. We're the Big Daddy Max and Llama Big Daddy Morning Show, the #1 trading show in the world. We've officially given out over $140,000 back to the community. This is the last Friday we are going to have. And as always, tip the staff, check out the Power Hour special. And if you want to learn how to trade like me and Llama, or possibly start joining the Friday calls that may start happening for students only, then you need to check out the Mastermind or Pay to Play University or Futures One. If we do take that route, we love you all. And we'll see you guys on Monday. And if you're going to need to reload, hit that code BDM or that code P2P for TPT. You guys have an epic fucking weekend. We're always going to be free. We're going to be free. We're just not going to be free on Fridays, baby. We're going to be either not. I'm not going to be here, or I'll be with the students. So too easy. You guys have a great weekend. Tag the Trading Llama, tag the Big Daddy Max, get the Trading Llama's page moving. Get the Trading Llama's page moving. If Llama's page don't have 1,000 followers by Monday, I will not log in Monday either, to be honest. So get the Trading Llama moving. We appreciate y'all. Have a good motherfucking weekend. And Nick, you're fired.